Welcome to the Hopefulist, a daily talk show hosted by veteran broadcaster Wendy McClure. Join Wendy each day as she shares her life lessons that transformed her from perpetual pessimist to the ultimate hopefulist. The perfect morning show to get you caught up on the day's top stories while sharing insights that will lead to positive transformation and bring out the hopefulist in you. For more inspiration, visit hopefulist.com. And now, here's your host and hopefulist, Wendy McClure.
Good morning. It is Friday, June 21st, 2019. Not only is it Cocktail Friday, people, we have made it. The first day of summer is here. Woo! Yay! It's summertime. It's been feeling like summer for quite some time now. I had a little bit of iffy weather here at the Jersey Shore. One day's steaming hot, humid as can be. And then the next day is cold and breezy. So, as I mentioned yesterday, this show is being previously recorded. So this is really still Thursday to me. So I'm psyching myself up for Cocktail Friday, and there will be no cocktails on Thursday. Well, maybe. I might have a cocktail or two. My cousin is coming to visit, so we might head out for a little bit. I actually have book club tonight. One of my 3 book clubs is tonight. And it was a very interesting book called The Immortalists. So I'm thinking about asking if she would like to tag along with me to book club, because it's always a fun time. There's tons of food and plenty to drink and lots of very happy, friendly people, because we have lots of good stuff to drink and eat. So if she doesn't, that's fine. We'll hang out and do something else, just the 2 of us, until my hubby gets home. So we'll see what she wants to do. Maybe I was thinking, I was just on the island, Long Beach Island, and I passed by the new Hotel LBI, which I have been dying to try. Here it's very pricey, and they're charging you $10 to park. What the heck? $10 to park? Holy moly. So I'm hearing the drinks are very expensive. They have a rooftop bar that overlooks the bay, and I'm not sure if you can see the ocean. They're maybe about 3 blocks from the ocean. I'm positive you can't see the beach, but you may be able to see the ocean. You can see the bay. I'm assuming you can see the bay. I used to work in the facility that it was prior to Hotel LBI, it was called the Quarterdeck back in the day. And I was a bartender there, so I had gone up to the upstairs area a number of times, and I could see the water from up there. So this is even higher and outside on the roof. So I'm sure it's going to be an amazing view. I definitely want to check that out. Like I said, been saving up my pennies because I hear drinks are very, very pricey. So it is the first day of summer. Yay, again. So excited. Summer, Cocktail Friday. It's going to be a fantastic weekend. What more could we possibly ask for the first day of summer to land on Cocktail Friday? Have a cocktail. Have something summery. That's what I should have asked for my topic. Had I had a topic today, I would have asked, what's your favorite summer drink? Joe and I usually keep on hand a variety of Mike's lemonade. We have the different flavors. We usually get the variety pack. Kind of like in the wintertime, I've mentioned a lot of times I'll start out with a Coney Island hard root beer in the wintertime because that's really rich and kind of thick, and it's not a good summer drink. So sometimes I'll start with that in the wintertime and then switch off to beer. That's the opposite now. In the summertime, I will have a Mike's Hard Lemonade. I like the strawberry lemonade flavor. I also like the black cherry. Also not great for super hot days. It's got a little bit of richness to it as well. Sometimes makes me more thirsty than before I had it, kind of like a milkshake does. What else? What other flavors? They have watermelon. I think they got rid of the watermelon this year. I never liked the watermelon. Joe has partaken in the watermelon from time to time. They have a new one this year. I think it's tangerine. It's pretty good. It's light. It's cool. It's refreshing. Everything a Mike's Hard Lemonade should be. So we've got some of that on hand. That's typically what we will start with in the summertime. And you know me, I drink beer. I love my Michelob Ultra. It's all good in the hood when I got myself a Mich Ultra. So I have some good news for you. for this first day of summer. It has nothing to do with cocktails, but it does have to do with something summery. You can get yourself a free cone today from Dairy Queen. All you need is their app. I think you have to download something on the app, and then you have to make another purchase in addition to the free cone. You can't just, it's not like Rita's where you just go and wait in line. This, you do have to purchase something else. So they're offering either an orange dipped cone, a chocolate dipped cone, or just a plain vanilla cone. That's pretty good. Give me a little extra there, too, with the dipping. I like it. I like it. So it's a very exciting day. Like I said, first day of summer, as well as a cocktail Friday. I'm looking forward to a very lovely weekend. And maybe we'll be able to hit that Hotel LBI this weekend. Just go for a couple of drinks. Go for one drink. Maybe just one drink. Next week is when it's going to be insane on the island. It's just going to be July 4th is truly the kickoff. I mean, Memorial Day is, but it's not crazy busy until about July 4th. So this will be the last weekend before the absolute extreme craziness hits. Not that it won't be crazy busy this weekend, because it will. And the other problem with Hotel LBI is it literally just opened. So everybody wants to check it out. Beautiful, beautiful hotel. The landscaping is amazing. Everything. It just looks so awesome. A lot of people, a lot of the locals, not happy that it went up. Nobody likes change. You cannot dispute the fact that it is a beautiful facility. So, today's blog post. This is the last day I'm talking about behaviors to adopt. And it's kind of a behavior to adopt, but more of a lifestyle, let's say. What you need to do is keep an open mind. Success occurs when opportunity meets preparation. So in this journey, I am asking you to join me on. Is going to seem crazy at times. I'm going to ask you to do some things that will make you feel silly. Like yesterday, I told you, think of your dream. What do you want more than anything in this world? Write it down. Describe the feeling you will have when you get there. Describe what your life will look like when you are living your dream. Put all the emotion into it. Get super excited about it. Write it down and then read it every single day, several times a day. Do you feel silly doing this? Maybe. It's okay. Do it anyway. I will never ask you to do something that I don't think will lead to a better life. Now, I poo-pooed a lot of the books that have asked me to do things over the years because they felt silly to me. I didn't see how they would help. And sometimes you don't see how it helps until after you do them, like affirmations, vision boards, writing down your dreams, how you will feel once you get to your goal, like I was just mentioning. Remember, I am a former pessimist. This is not a line. This is the God's honest truth. So I was very cynical about what these things would actually do for me. So I didn't do them. I read all these books, never followed the actions they called for, and it finally occurred to me one day, all the books are basically saying the same thing. Maybe, just maybe, there's actually something to it. Guess what? As soon as I started taking the actions they called for, my life started to change for the better. I mean, a lot of it seems very silly. A vision board? Seriously? What am I, a 12-year-old girl? I've told the story before about the vision board that I finally made, and I ended up with a necklace that was the same exact one as on my vision board. Same exact one. Coincidence? I think not. I started a gratitude journal. I wrote down things and posted them on my mirror. Things like money is always flowing into your life. I focus on money a lot. I like money. I want lots of money. Money is good. I know some of this is time consuming, and I am aware of how much that is an issue for some of you. But I'm talking about stuff that'll only take a couple of minutes. It'll only take a couple of minutes to jot down a couple of affirmations on some Post-it notes and post them around the house. It's only going to take you a couple of minutes, half hour tops to come up with your dream, put it down in words, how it's going to make you feel. And then you do need to rewrite stuff and reread stuff. Repetition, consistency, commitment. This is what you need. Again, this is why I do my podcast and blog daily. I want to help give you a little inspiration every single day. But you have to do your part too. You have to get started on that gratitude journal. 5 things a day that you were grateful for. That's all. 5 things. It's going to take you 2 minutes. Write down some affirmations, post them in the house. Like I said, get to writing down that dream. Write it, read it, repeat. Don't just skim it every day either. Feel the feelings that you describe in this synopsis of how your life is going to be once you get to that end goal, to that dream of yours. Be excited for it. Picture it happening. I also write down my top 10 dreams every day. I've been doing this for a couple months now. I got this from Rachel Hollis in her book, Girl Stop Apologizing. I write them down as if they have already happened. I put a picture of my list on today's blog post if you would like to see my 10 dreams. And you can see that I write them down every single day. They're dated, and you can see there's a couple of them all in a row there. Now, these are the things that are most important to me right now. These probably will change and evolve as time goes on. But growing my business is my number one priority right now. So they take up all the top spots. The way I feel and how I live my life is next. I want joy in my life. That's one of my top 10 dreams. I wake up full of joy every day. That's what I write. I write that every single day. I also write down that I'm an exceptional wife every day because it reminds me to do things daily that makes that statement true. It doesn't happen every day, but a lot more often than not than before I wrote it down daily. Hosting my own talk show, which basically is what I'm doing right now. If that can take into a bigger arena, a bigger platform, I'm happy to do that as well. Then I talk about how much money I make and some personal goals I've always wanted to achieve. Notice they are written as if they've already happened. One of them, I wrote a book. I wrote a paragraph for a book so far. It's not my top priority right now. It's in the back of my head somewhere. One of mine also, I drive a Mercedes. I've always loved Mercedes, and I've never spent a lot of money on cars. Now, I've got new cars and such, don't get me wrong. But, we usually buy lower-end cars. We always get, the lowest end of each model to try and keep it as cheap as possible. So someday my dream is to go all out, get every option available in the most awesome, bright, fire engine red Mercedes I can find. And, man, am I going to love driving around in that thing. I can't wait. So you need to come up with your own list. 10 dreams. First, what you need to do is write down everything that you want. Everything that comes to your mind. Write it down, write it down, write it down, write it down. Then narrow it down to the 10 most important things and the things that are going to lead you most to your top goal. Between this and your gratitude journal, it should only be 10 minutes a day tops. If you can't commit 10 minutes a day to your dream and living your best life, then I probably can't help you. You have to do the work. You have to make the decisions. No one can do it for you. No one. So get committed to making this the best life it possibly can be, because why would we want anything less than that? We only get one life. Let's make it the most exciting, happiest, and adventurous as it possibly can be. You can do it. I know you can. Now, I want you to go have a fantastic weekend. Be safe in whatever you are doing. It is the first day of summer. It is a cocktail Friday. I'm feeling good. It's going to be a great weekend. Back to work on Monday. Make it your best day yet.
Thank you for listening to The Hopefulist, hosted by Wendy McClure. For more inspiration, please visit hopefulist.com. Thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow on The Hopefulist.